Hi, I'm Tom Lu. Today I'm in Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is located in the central eastern Colorado. The landscape of Colorado is dominated by the southern part of the Rocky Mountains. Colorado Springs is nestled at the east foot of Pikes Peak. Rising 14,000 feet, Pikes Peak is one of the highest peaks of the Rocky Mountains. One of the popular things to do is to drive to the summit of Pikes Peak. Today, I'm going to drive to the summit to see the views from there. Pikes Peak is an ancient geological wonder, indigenous sacred site, and a tourist attraction. It is a National Historic Landmark, part of a national forest, and a research laboratory. From foothills to summit, this mountain peak is filled with history, wildlife, and adventure. Pikes Peak is known as America's mountain, and today you become part of its story. Pikes Peak is one of Colorado's 54 14ers, mountains more than 14,000 feet above sea level. It's part of the Front Range, the easternmost section of the Rocky Mountains. This dramatic range stretches for about 300 miles through Colorado and Wyoming. Made up of granite with a reddish-pink hue, Pikes Peak was forged over billions of years of geological change. The peak's granite is around 1.8 billion years old. About 70 million years ago, tectonic movements began to fold and deform the Earth's crust. This was the beginning of the Rocky Mountains. These movements created tremendous pressure, pushing the ancient granite upward to form Pikes Peak. Over time, alpine glaciers created valleys and sculpted the mountain's face. Wind, rain, ice, and snow continue to shape the peak's contours today. Pikes Peak is a mountain of many names. Before the arrival of European American explorers, the eastern foothills of the Rocky Mountains were inhabited by Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute peoples. When the Ute people arrived in Colorado about 500 AD, they called Pikes Peak Sun Mountain, and made ascents long before attempts by U.S. explorers. Pawnee people called it where the heavens touch the earth. The peak is named for Lieutenant Zebulon Montgomery Pike, who attempted to climb the mountain in 1806. Pikes Peak gained fame as a national landmark in the 1800s, when thousands of settlers and explorers crossed North America's Great Plains to explore the West to find gold or begin a new life. The 19-mile Pikes Peak Highway is a challenging road to drive. There are 157 sharp turns, U-turns, S-turns, and there are sections of the road where you have to drive on the edge of a sheer cliff. Tesla FSD seems to handle the drive quite well. Constructed in 1915, Pikes Peak Highway is a scenic toll road in Colorado that leads to the summit of Pikes Peak, one of the most famous mountains in the United States. The highway is renowned for its breathtaking views, steep climbs, and a unique high-altitude experience. Pikes Peak is home to 4 distinctive life zones, each characterized by unique vegetation, wildlife, and environmental conditions. As you drive up through Pikes Peak Highway, you will experience the gradual transition of these zones due to the changes in elevation, temperature, and oxygen levels. Each life zone offers a unique perspective on the mountain's natural beauty and the biodiversity. At the foothills zone, 6,000 to 7,500 feet, the climate is warm and dry. You will see ponderosa pine, juniper, gamble oak, and grasses. The montane zone at 8,000 to 10,000 feet is cooler and wetter, and covered by dense forests, which contain Douglas fir, aspen, and a lodgepole pine. The subalpine zone is at 10,000 to 12,000 feet, where forests become sparser with increasing elevation and colder temperatures. Growing season is short. The vegetation includes Engelmann spruce, subalpine fir, and a Bristol cone pine. The alpine zone is above 12,000 feet, where the tundra-like environment is harsh with strong wind and low oxygen. No trees can be seen due to the extreme conditions. You will see hardy plants like mosses, lichens, and alpine wildflowers. At 14,115 feet, the summit of Pikes Peak is cold and windy. The weather is unpredictable, and the air is thin. In 1893, an English professor from Wesley College named Catherine Lee Bates came to teach in Colorado Springs. When she was visiting Pikes Peak, she was so enchanted by its natural beauty that she wrote a poem, America, which later became the lyrics of the famous song, America the Beautiful.